Hello students, on our ICT lesson today, we'll be looking at handling computer files. Handling computer files involves the operations that takes place on a computer file. For today's demo, I'll be backing up today's demo with practicals. One of the operations include file creation. To create a file means to save a file. When you save a file with a name, that's creating a file. A practical example of how to create a file, a computer file. This is the document I prepared. Now, assuming I want to save this document, I'll go to the File or Face button, click on Save As. I'll click on the Browse option. Then, where I see File Name, that's where I type in the name that I want to save the file with. Then, Save As type. You can either save as Word document, or you go to click on this drop down button to select the option, your desired option. Then you click on Save. That is how to create the file has been created. That is how to create a computer file. Now the next operation that can happen on a computer file is file updating. To update a computer file means to add something to a computer file, to add or remove something, to change the original copy of a file. That is what it means to update a file. Another operation that can happen on a computer file is file copying. To copy a file means to create another copy, to create a duplicate copy of a file. A practical example of how to copy a file is, as I have this document. To copy this file, the first thing I do is to highlight the part of the file I wish to copy. If I want to copy everything, I can do Ctrl+A. If I don't want to copy everything, I can highlight. Let me highlight. I can highlight the part of the document I wish to copy. Then I right click and choose select the copy option. Or I can also go to the file. Okay, let me select the copy option. Let me do this. Copy option. Then I create a new blank document. I can do that by pressing Ctrl+N. It opens a new blank document for me. Then I do Ctrl+V, or I right click again. Ctrl+V. Start the first. Let me go back. Let me take it again. I highlight the part of the file I wish to copy. Or I can highlight everything, do Ctrl+C, then go to a new blank document, or the page where I wish for the document where I wish to copy or paste my copied option. Ctrl+V. It has pasted my document. This is file copying. This is how to copy a file. You can either copy and back it up. That's creating a duplicate copy of a file. Another operation that can happen on a computer file is file viewing. To view a file means to open a file and look at the contents of the file. I've already created. You have a file already. When you call up the file, you go through it, assessing a file. That is what it means to view a file. Another operation is file opening. To open a saved document. To open a file, you just go to the File or Face option, File or Face button, click on the File or Face button. On the File or Face button, click Open, or you can do Ctrl+O. If I click Open, to open a drop-down menu where I have saved documents. So I can call up any file. I can call up my desired file from here. Another operation that can happen on a computer file is closing a file. When you are done working with a file and you want to close it, if I want to close this, I can just go to the close button and click on close. Then if I updated the file and I want to save, and I want the changes I made on this file to be saved, I can click on the save option. If I don't want the changes to be saved, I click on don't save, and I've successfully closed that file. If you check on my taskbar, you won't see that file again. Now another activity that can happen on a computer file is file deletion. When you don't need a file again, you can just click on the file office button, go to open. You can delete you can delete the file from here. Let me check a file I might want to delete. Okay. I right click, remove from list. When I remove it from list, it's no longer here. I can now go to the recycle bin to delete it permanently from this system if I don't want it on this system again. That is another operation that can happen on a computer file. Then the last operation I have on my list is file maintenance. File maintenance involves adding or removing something on a computer file. That is how to maintain a file. From time to time, you add, you update, you remove, you edit, you change things on the computer file. That is file maintenance. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. Now let's go over to the assessment session. Question number 1. What does it mean to handle a computer file? Question number 2. State 3 operations that can take place on a computer file. Drop your answer in the comment section. This brings us to the end of this lesson. See you in our next demo, and thank you for watching.